Hey everyone, this is Ken, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial, guys, explaining a little more in depth about rails and how we use them in our builds, and just explain a little more about what they do and why they have to be a certain way, so stay tuned. Now, if you haven't already, guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button and to give this video a like, and don't forget that notification bell because it makes a huge difference and you get the latest updates whenever I post. Now, to further explain a little more about rails and why we kind of use them a certain way and how they function within Minecraft, we're going to explain a little more in depth. Now, what I love about power rails, activators, when you activate them, they can actually activate an observer block right in front of you the same exact way. And the cool thing is they have a long distance of about 9 blocks in total, which is awesome. So you can really utilize this instead of using redstone for really tight mechanics. Now, for example, say I put an observer block to activate those type of rails, which are rail activators and power rails. They're going to send a 1 signal pulse instead of a 2 signal pulse, even though technically it does read both. See that? So even though it turns on and off, it happens so quickly within a 0 tick pulse that it causes that quick reaction of a 1 tick response. You see, it just activates it one time. Now over here, guys, you're going to notice that these rails are facing certain directions, and you're going to notice as you build, they kind of act funny depending on how they're facing. Now if you look over here in this corner, these rails are going north and south, and these right over here are going east and west. Right? And they're both in the same setup. You would think that this shouldn't be a problem, but in Minecraft, this will always be a headache because they always tend to fight with each other depending on how you set it down. I'm going to explain and show you a little more in depth why. Now, east and west is always the sweet spot. You're always going to lay it right next to each other, have 0 headaches, and it's just going to be buttery smooth. Now, this is where the problem comes when you're going north and south and creating the same exact effect. See, you're going to come to this headache all the time, where it's going to naturally curve it and go east and west anyway. And you're going to be like, why is that happening? Doesn't make any sense, etc., etc. Now, the best way to really set that up is to make the rail right there and leave a space in between and have those longer than the ones you're going to place in the center. So that when you do place these rails in the middle, one, they don't curve, and you could delete the excess amount that's extending outwards, and you could have the same exact formation as the one going east and west. See? Same style, so just a little tricks you're going to have to do when it's coming north and south. Now over here, guys, I've activated these center pieces, these center regular rails, and depending on where you're facing, they're either going to go left or right. And they're always going to go in the direction of either south direction, like this one over here going south, or the east direction. Now if you see, this one's going to the right and this one's going to the left, but that lever is off. Now if you notice, I have to activate that for that to go to the right, but this one I don't have to, and it's at that same direction. So sometimes, depending on the direction, you might have to invert that signal to make sure you have that rail going a specific direction. Now this is just a sneak peek on what I'm working on, guys. Just to let you know, I have something amazing coming soon. So let me know what you think in the comments. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. Remember to please leave a comment and to click that subscribe button if you want to join. Thank you.